The game so far there wasn't that much story yet. The game is mostly it's like I'm pretty sure you know Life is Strange. It's from the same makers as Life is Strange. We are like following the twins. They apparently have like a bond with each other where they can like hear
Are
each
you really?
right, but they can hear each other's voices in their head. And now they figured out that apparently they can also see past memories. What we know so far, I don't want to spoil it, but what we know so far is that Tyler transitioned from Ollie, I think, into Tyler. Allison picked him up from somewhere. They came back into their old town or village. I don't know what you can call that. Is it a town? It's very small for a town. I think it's rather a village. And they're trying to get their old house sold. And while they did that, they were like going through keepsakes and everything around. And that's the story so far. So you didn't really miss that much story point yet. The story will unfold later on. I'm just very slow in playing this game. I'm so sorry. I'm looking at everything.
Really sure? I am. Do it. Okay. Here we go.
Oh yeah, and their mom apparently died. She's called Marianne. And they like have some PTSD from that, I think.
Whoa. Is it all gone? Yeah. It looks amazing. Really? Yeah. I can't wait to show Mom. She's been so sad lately. More than sad.
Oh yeah, true. The very
Scary.
first scene was
Yeah,
exactly
but not
that. True.
tonight,
Sorry,
though.
I forgot
It
about
was
that.
almost like a party. Thank you, Allison. You don't have to thank me. You're my sister. I feel more like your brother. Brother, sister, we look out for each other. But I'm pretty sure I just gave you a really bad haircut.
This is called a quarantine haircut now. We established that in 2020.
Mom? Mom!
Oh, is that the cutscene from the night? Oh my. Indeed.
Mom?
Oh no. No.
Hi, Deluxe.
This is wrong.
How you doing?
This is all wrong.
Wait! Stop!
Oh my. Yeah, that's the mom. And that was, I think, the night it all happened. Oh my.
Glad we found your diary.
Me too.
I guess she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah.
You
well,
like, I
she
did not the
should've asked.
fourth person
It wasn't
today
some
who was
goddamn
saying
research
that.
project. I was her child.
Seriously, guys.
About the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005? Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
What did you buy yourself,
Which-
Shruti?
She wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Allison, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it.
Apparently some Lego,
it's
yeah,
possible she
but
never
like...
even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we
I
always
think you're
thought
gonna
they
buy
were.
yourself a set,
But if she
don't
did
you?
and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was
I
unhinged.
found that from my phone.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I
No, I
think
can't.
we'd be better off if we tried to
Wait.
move.
Sorry. Volvo jump. I don't know what it is.
Why don't we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
Oh my. Must be nice to forget. Maybe Tessa has answers?
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word.
Oh my.
is. But we need to go by the store anyway. To get a few things
Well,
for the repairs.
Great.
Everything you like
Two
is
seagulls,
expensive.
one stale
That's
hunk of
always
bread.
the case.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're
I think he
obviously
looks
not
like
going to be
Klaus. I
satisfied
don't-
until we do.
I don't know. I don't
So
think
let's
so.
talk.
Oh god. Is something wrong? I mean,
been on
obviously
edge all
something
day.
is wrong, but
Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
it's important. It's not the book that
Look,
changed it. It's just
I've
generally
already
important.
explained why this is so important to me. Why are you still dragging your feet?
It's just with the way you avoided this place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah. It's just. You graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
This is a sorry excuse. This is just no. You can always
It's not
find
that
the
I didn't
time.
want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out.
Aw.
All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
I mean, yeah, stop making this about you, but at the same time, I can also understand why she is like tiny bit mad. So let's say we
Look,
were hiding from
I didn't
everyone.
want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh god, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells. Allison, the smells. Men smell bad.
I know. I've dated a few.
Look, I needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I think we de-escalated that one. We have a plan.
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
If that's really what you need. Alright, deal.
Yay, we de-escalated this. Amazing.
Wife's diary.
Oh.
It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler.
Aw,
He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
that
I'm
sucks.
sorry. I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
Mom and Allison argued again. At least I'm not the only one Mom is screaming at now. Mom almost seemed jealous we didn't tell her what we were planning to do in the forest. Ollie thinks we should tell her about our voice. I think she knows already. Mom seemed really upset when I asked to join the hockey team. Like, it's wrong for me to play a boy sport. I'm going to keep asking. I will try again next week. Actually, what I think wasn't the case that their mom was against him, or like back then her, but right now him, playing hockey because it's like a boy sport. I think they had like really big money issues, and like I can imagine being in a hockey team can be expensive because you need everything of that, and it's just like I can just imagine she didn't have the money, but like at the same time, do you really want to tell your kids, hey, sorry, I can't do that because like we don't have the money? So I think that was the issue there. The issue was also that they didn't talk to each other, but that's another thing. But I actually really don't think that his mom was against the transition, or like against it that Ollie felt like he's a boy. I don't know what pronouns I should use there. Tired. I don't want to offend anyone. She said no again. I am so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Why doesn't she ever let me do what I want to do? Allison and I started writing a story. Well, Allison did. She didn't like it when I tried to change anything. Why can't one of the goblins be a boy goblin? Aww. Allison. I saw Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place. Luke was so great. But Mom found out we watched it and got so mad. She said it gloried war. Zoom zoom! Saturday, 5th February. Would Mom be happier if I could do what she wanted me to do? When she looks at me, she just doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understand. I think she doesn't want to. Allison told me again that that it was my fault Mom got angry at us. She is such a suck-up. Mom's barely said anything to us in a few days. Ollie said she saw her throwing away pages from the Book of Goblins. Aww. Do this, do that, I am sick of her voice. And I am sick of that dumb name too. I'm Ollie the Goblin. I mean, what was Ollie's name before that? Did we ever hear that before? I don't think so. Oh, do we only have... Oh, we have just 2 pages. Wow. That's a really long diary, apparently. Oh.
Nice ring. Gift from your boyfriend?
Come on. I told you I'm not with anyone right now. Don't rub it in.
Why does it look familiar?
It was a gift from Eddie.
It's just
We
the
had
same
them both
fucking
made
ring
at
we
the same
got.
time.
Both? Oh, wait.
Yeah. This ring is supposed to be linked to the one he gave you, in a spiritual way.
Oh,
You
good
believe
thing
in
we
all
didn't
that?
throw it
I
away.
mean, do I believe we could be linked in some other metaphysical way? You know, other than the one that already lets us share thoughts and memories.
Fair enough.
You know. The usual.
Not a bad view, right?
I forgot how
Actually,
beautiful
really
it is.
pretty.
We were in our own world most of the time. The lake wasn't just a lake. It was Moon Hag's lair. And the mountain was an ice troll.
True. Plus, you get used to anything if you see it every day.
Not always. I think I'd like to end up somewhere like this. Just not here.
Somewhere with more trees than people.
Exactly.
Just go into it with a little more of a plan than Marianne did.
I could be a ranger.
Already working on it. With my degree, it'll be easy to get a job as a ranger.
After you spend a little time in Juneau?
Still a maybe on that one.
Oh,
At least the glacier's still there.
You have to wonder just what kind of stories it could tell. You know, if it had a mouth.
remember the ice cave?
The old bear's den?
That's the one. It would have made a perfect secret base if we'd ever been able to find it again.
You know, I actually went looking for it a few years ago.
Really? No way. So?
We found it, but the entrance had collapsed.
Ah, bummer.
If you
Global
squint,
warming,
you
warming,
can almost
guys.
forget Delos Crossing's only a few miles away.
I'm sure Marianne tried to.
Can't blame her.
We're headed there for supplies later. You ready for that?
Yeah, but I was really enjoying a day without assholes.
Just a little longer, and every day will be asshole-free.
That
Yeah.
might be asking a lot.
Global warning. Warming and warning. It's the
Well,
same thing.
Guess we better get going.
And here I thought you'd never tear yourself away.
Yeah, sorry. Views like this.
I mean, it looks
I
really
just
pretty.
tend to get lost in them.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
My sister, the social butterfly.
Are you not taking your diary with you? We went through all of this and now you're
Seems we
leaving
got a
it there? Oh
trespasser.
god.
What the fuck?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Your property?
5, 4.
I'm
Can,
Tyler.
you not?
Don't know any Tylers. 3, 2.
Sam!
Ellie? What are you doing out here, girl?
This is our house.
Was I
Marika,
talking to
I
you?
guess.
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler. My brother.
Well, your brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but I never... Damn, you look like a real man.
So do you, Sam.
I'm pretty sure that's what
You
someone
know
wants
what
to
I
hear.
mean. I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a man.
I'm just me.
You know, I'm just trying to be me. It's just who I am.
Well, I've seen a couple of lady transvestites on the TV before, but, I've never seen a dude.
Sam, that's not how you say that.
Say what? Transvestites?
Yes. It's transgender. Transgender men.
Tyler's like, can I just like
Sorry.
disappear?
It's hard to keep track out here in Delos Crossing. The world's just moving on without us.
It's fine. Let's just change the subject.
Works for me. Tyler.
Thanks, Sam.
At least he's using his name. That's something.
So, what are you doing here exactly?
Oh, well, I've been kind of keeping an eye on this place for you, you know? Like patching the roof, checking the pipes, you know, all that stuff.
Thank you, Sam.
But still
Oh,
no
yeah,
electricity.
That's no big deal. I just, you know, your mama, she was a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know, what you got.
Didn't you used to help Marianne with repairs and building projects?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just took it on myself to help her keep this place standing.
How antiquated of you.
Thanks. I guess you two are still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, selling your mother's house? Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
That's a bit very rude. Because I think Sam is trying his best. And he doesn't want to like... Yeah. Let's not be rude. Let's be nice to people.
Not all. I'm sure the gun she tried to kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Tyler!
What?
What Tyler means
Not
is
sure if this was a better
fresh
answer
start is
option.
what we both need.
Of course. This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories. But maybe some good ones too.
Oh. None of these are nice.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
I guess I could ask him a few more questions.
Okay.
Did you help with her door?
Her door?
The puzzle on her bedroom door.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no privacy, huh? You ever solve it?
Yep.
Yep.
Better late than never, I guess.
Because what, like
Never solved it
a
myself.
minute because we had to read the story?
Not that I wanted to. So, guess you know all your mama's secrets now, huh?
Well, she may have one or two left.
How
What is
well did you
happening
know
with
it?
Allison's jacket down there?
Not as well as I thought.
What was that animation
I
there?
heard what happened that night. Well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
It really surprised you, didn't it?
Much as anything ever has. Other folks say they saw it coming. Not me.
Yeah, I think we can't go.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
I mean, there was no other options to ask.
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I'll tell him to get a move on then. Well, we've got a supply run to make, and Uncle Eddie's expecting a visit. So,
Right. Yeah, of course. Get going, you two.
Sam? We all gotta get going.
Oh. Of course.
We need to
Of
go
course,
and
I've got
Tyler
lots
just
to do
sits down.
myself. Lots of to-dos on old Sam's list. And you don't want to keep Brown waiting.
He
you
has
know?
nothing to do.
Thanks for looking out for this place.
Happy to do it. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Anything at all. You hear?
Oh,
Sam?
Huh?
Sam?
Huh?
The keys?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah, they're yours. This place, it meant a lot to your mother. It almost felt like it was a part of her, and it's like some part of her is alive here still.
Hopefully the house doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
oh my fucking god,
yeah.
Tyler.
Well, take care of yourself, both of you.
Hey, so we really do have a lot to do.
Okay, go on. I'll be right behind you.
I just hope we have all the collect. We got two from here. One under the house and one in the room of the mother. I think we should be okay with the collectibles, hopefully.
Ready to Veni Vidi Vici?
I'm ready to talk to Tessa.
Just try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if she reached out to me while I was in Fireweed, which she didn't.
Well,
So I'm guessing this is Michael?
oh, we're playing as Allison there. I'm just gonna make a quick break because I need something to drink. And so should you guys get yourself something to drink. I will pause the timer as well, do not worry. I will start again when we back. So we'll be back in like 2-3 minutes, okay? Welcome back. As I stated, I paused the timer, as you can see. It is now working again. Do not worry. I am smart. So, let's resume. Oh, now we're playing Allison. Okay. Sweetie, how far can you go away? Not very far. I am very smart. I even said I'm gonna pause it. Do not worry. It wouldn't be fair if it wouldn't be paused. So, anything there? Nothing. Gonna have their own car. Amazing. Hi, Tyler. Can we go over there? No. Okay. Tessa's Cafe Alaska. Alice card. However you pronounce that. There's another car just standing there.
Hey, you.
Oh. And a
Hey.
cutscene.
Isn't it your day off?
Yep, we're here as patrons. Tyler, meet Michael. This is the annoying coworker I was telling you about.
I was there for your introduction to marshmallow vodka and wine coolers, and I've only worked my way up to annoying coworker. Rude.
Don't worry, she told me exactly how miserable she'd be in this town without you.
It's so good to finally meet you. The Tyler talk goes on 24/7, so I feel like I already know you. So, you here to grab some stuff for the homestead, or?
Yeah, we decided it'd be easiest if we just stayed out there. We'll get it cleaned up faster if we literally cannot escape it.
Hey, I'm
Tyler?
all for efficiency. Cannot wait for us to get out of here.
What's that?
Michael is moving to Juneau too. We were thinking of being roommates.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about it? You better not be backing out on me. The only thing that gets me up some mornings is marking one more day off the calendar.
Don't worry,
Rough.
she won't.
I
We'll
feel
get the
this.
house sold, and you guys
Big
can
mood.
move on.
There could be room for you too.
For sure. The more Ronins, the merrier. I'm studying to be a chef, so, you know it'll be good eating. And hey, I only snore during allergy season. And baseball.
How can I say no to that?
You okay?
Dead on my feet, girl. Got up at 4 to fish before work. It's been a day.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
you like
god,
to fish?
Shruti.
Yeah, there's this spot called Buzzard Hole I go to at least.
How much of the
twice a week.
Bacardi did
It's
you
like an
already
hour
had?
drive, but it's so chill, especially first thing in the morning.
Shut up. I used to go there all the time.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, well, if you want to go sometime,
Look
holler
who
at
is
me.
bonding with
I don't
each
mind
other.
sharing.
Cool. Most guys I know get all Smeagol about their fishing spots.
Oh, look at you two. Bonding over the most slow and boring way to kill an animal.
She's just jealous because she couldn't catch a fish, even if she filled the lake with cyanide
I'm
first.
not. Ugh, never mind. Tyler, we better get started with our shopping.
Yeah, I'll be around if you need anything.
Okay. Can't collect anything. I just don't want to miss on anything. I don't think collectibles gonna be like under here. Okay. Parking anytime. No parking anytime. Okay. Seafood, steaks, coffee. Hunting and fishing gear. Veni Vidi Vici. Okay. There is a snowman. Oh, you can even interact with it. Aww. You do. There's a boat. Oh, memories. I barely didn't even see that.
Hey, Ollie!
60.
I'm
Real.
gonna
When
roll
did you
out this
start? 15
window.
minutes ago?
Get it? Cause it's a dome?
You're gonna fall, stupid.
That was funny.
I can't believe you didn't laugh. That was
For real,
hilarious.
dude.
Not as funny as you getting all pouty when I didn't.
Not
like
your
it.
mom, but not sure if that's a smart thing to do.
Shut up and take
Oh,
your money.
God. Oh my fucking god, I got scared so badly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ah. Thank you, Lux. You just fucking scared the shit out of me. Thank you. Did anyone see if the timer did go up? I think it did it not? I think it did. But I'm not sure, because if not... I don't have a jump scare one yet, I'm sorry. It doesn't occur that many times.
Weren't they talking about demolishing this playground?
Yeah.
God.
Tourists complained it wasn't safe.
Ugh, crybabies. Playground should be ground
Oh.
zero for natural selection.
Yep. And fortunately, Delos Crossing is too cheap to replace it.
Where is that memory? There.
I want to have the crispy tocino and noodles and spring rolls.
Tyler.
And can we get the coconut cake for dessert?
Easy, easy, my hungry goblins. We have to leave some food for the other customers.
But Auntie Tessa said we can have whatever we want.
Oh.
Man, I miss Tessa's cooking. She still make those, what are they called?
11
Fried
hours and
banana
9
rolls?
minutes? What are you
Tehran?
talking about?
Right.
No, I'm pretty sure she made them special for us.
Should we go inside or stand around until we become human popsicles?
You can go in. Let me take a look around. Resort. Okay, it didn't go up. Okay, done. 1 buck was 5 minutes. We got, oh my god, we got 20 bucks. So 20 times 5 is 1 hour and 40 minutes. So, oh god. So that's 10 hours and 10 minutes? Did I do that math correct? I think I did. Yeah, we were at 8.5. So that should be alright. Are we already? Oh my god. Let's delete this. Let's see how long. Guys, we aren't even streaming for that long yet. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting anything at all. I was like, yeah, after like 3 hours or 4 hours, this will be done. And I'm off to having an evening.
Well, hello, Miss Ronan.
God.
Did you forget something in the office?
No, just doing some shopping. You remember my brother, Tyler?
Your brother? Oh, right, Tyler. What a pleasant surprise.
Didn't Allison tell you I'd be by today?
Yes, I think she did. I just didn't expect to see such a dapper young man.
Well, I did shower this morning.
Amazing
Did you just
accomplishment.
Get back into town, or?
More or less. We've been working out at the old house. But, surprise, surprise, after 10 years of sitting empty, it was missing a few things. Hence the supply run.
Ah, right. Well, we'll get you set right up. It must be nice to be home.
I'm not sure nice is the word for it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I assume being there
They
is
escalated badly.
complicated.
That's one way to describe it.
Well, don't let me keep you any longer.
What?
I'll be here if you need
Looking
anything.
at the window is the only way to get white
Tessa
snow.
around today?
The
What?
wife's not in at the moment. I'm sure she'll be around later, though.
Okay.
So we need candles and an all-purpose cleaner.
Plus
Okay.
snacks and drinks.
Candles and a cleaner. I can't remember this. There's an ATM. Can I talk? Oh.
Aren't you running for more gun control?
My platform calls for sensible regulations, but folks around here need guns for safety. And as you know, we run extensive background checks before each and every sale.
That's why the guy who nearly shot us had a gun. I see.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
How's business?
How's business?
Oh, a little light on customers, but that's given us time to finish up the inventory. I think we might close early. Maybe catch the final of Survival on Ice live. Don't tell Tessa, but I'm rooting for Butch. She thinks he's too cutthroat. I say that's the game. You tried that new chocolate bar we got in last week?
Oh, no, not yet.
I didn't think I'd like it. Habanero and chocolate. But it's not bad. What'll they think up next, huh?
How's the campaign going?
What's next on the campaign trail?
A rally down at the harbor. The fishermen are getting pretty fed up with business as usual. I've got some ideas about how to keep the fish populations up, but also put food on the table. Grab some flyers. Help spread the word.
This is starting off amazingly. I'm already tired. How are you?
How's it going, Tom?
Great. The campaign's prospects have got me completely energized.
How about the sweater?
Weather's been wild lately, hasn't it?
Yes, indeed. It's gonna be a long, long winter. So, how's the day off going?
Well, Ty's here, so hard to complain.
Good for you. Family's important.
There was another one with weather, wasn't it?
How's it going, Tom?
Great. The campaign's
Can I
prospects
skip?
have got me completely
Yeah, we're fine.
energized.
The pumpkins.
The pumpkins get bigger every year.
Well, you know,
Really?
our produce vendor has won several ribbons at the Alaska State Fair. I heard she spent $1,000 on her starter seeds. Can you imagine? So, how's the day off
$1,000
going?
for fucking
Well, Ty's here,
pumpkin
so hard
seeds?
to complain.
Good for you. Family's important.
Okay, I'll talk to you
Yeah.
later.
That value pack. Where's American mugs, American flags? So candles and all-purpose cleaner.
Any drink preferences?
Soda.
Grape soda?
Oh yeah, I forgot that was your favorite.
Is it?
Michael, you want me to pick up some birch syrup for you?
Is that some roundabout way of asking me to make you two my world famous pancakes?
Ooh, busted.
Oh, we got a drink.
Let's see. Fresh cut peonies, triple layer chocolate chip cake, toasted marshmallow.
Are you doing a dramatic reading of a fancy ass cookbook?
Nope, just browsing these fancy ass candles. Plain candles are fine. Hey Tyler, candy or chips?
You know I got a sweet tooth, sis.
I'd rather
Sugar
go
rush
with
it is.
candy.
Holidays in November.
Hey Tom, when'd you get that new California plate?
You remember that nice young couple who came through town last summer? With the funky van.
They sent you their license plate?
Their van got impounded.
What's
So they pulled
that?
some strings to get it out.
So by pulled strings, you mean you gave Eddie a discount on those new waiters?
I've got friends in high places.
Hey Tyler, remember the Trout King?
Yeah, I saw it. I thought Tom might have
What
retired
fucking
him by
hell is
now.
that?
You kidding? He never misses a chance to tell customers he won a trout derby.
It was a 12-pounder.
Okay. Hi, Michael. Can I talk to you?
Inventory, huh?
Yeah. My mind is so numb right now.
Hmm.
Anyway, how's the shopping spree going? Finding everything you need?
I don't know who arranged all the shelves today, but they're a total mess.
Are you coming for me, Ronan? Do I have to remind you of the great spreadsheet disaster of 2014, huh?
We don't talk
What?
about that. I just made one tiny function mistake.
Which wound up in the store almost ordering $10,000 worth of tampons.
I mean, you
You
always
really saved my
can
ass
sell
when you
them
caught that.
because, like,
Yep, and you still owe me for it. Anyway, how's your day going?
We found some stuff in Marianne's room that really threw us for a loop.
Do you want to talk about it?
I do, but not here. And I think it also might not be my story to tell.
Hmm.
But maybe all
Bye,
of us
Tyler.
can hang out later and
Bye,
you can get the
Tyler.
whole messy story.
All right, well, I'll be here if you need me.
I should grab some bait for my next fishing trip.
look, these are the tampons. Or she ordered so much. Okay. We're gonna pick that up last because I first want to take a look around. Oh, there's pizza. Oh, I'm looking forward to my pizza. And eggs. And some ice cream. And some more soda. Some water. God, there's a lot.
I should write down their info for after the move.
I don't think I have to look at all of them, do I?
$30 for a bottle of birch syrup?
Yes.
It's worth it. Michael refuses to serve his pancakes with anything else, and they're the best part of waking up.
Tyler?
You think
Hello?
you could take a picture of this? Look, all the good fishing spots are marked.
I don't have my phone on me. And you know you could just Google all this later, right?
Are you kidding, Allison? Old fishermen aren't gonna share this kind of juicy intel on the internet.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tyler. How can I leave my house without
What
my
do we
phone?
still need to get?
I haven't found the cleaning stuff yet.
I did.
So, what kind of lure would you use for a steelhead?
Well, it's...
Can I
pretty
go
good
to
for
that
whales,
room?
But it depends on conditions.
But
Wait, is this a pot?
I'm just hoping.
Hey,
Oh,
to be
that's
fair.
not for.
What?
Oh, it
You
is.
think I'm like
No.
catfishing you?
Well,
Looking at
thank you
that.
for being
Can you believe Tessa and Tom were ever young?
I heard that.
No, I cannot.
I may have a little less going on in the
Sorry.
hair department, but you should see the rest of Delos High, class of '81.
Fair enough. Any opinion on cleaning products?
Only that using them is an unfortunate way to spend an afternoon.
Boomerang. Or what is it called? Organic. I don't know. Let's get
I'll
that.
take the strong
Their
one.
interior design game. They didn't used to have a license plate wall, right?
Okay, I think we're done here.
Tom will ring us up at the counter.
Did we miss any collectible or something here? Probably not. We can't take the thrush, can we? The frog, I mean. I don't think we can take him. I would love to.
Let's pay for the groceries.
He's so ugly. Can I talk to you again?
You see the last episode of Witches of Eldom?
Nah, stopped watching after they killed off my girl Mabel.
Hmm.
The show sucks without her.
Okay. You also can't go in there now. Then let's go and actually pay for this.
Will that be all?
Yep.
Yes. Thank you, Tom. Oh, hi, Tessa. We were just meaning to come talk to you.
Hi, Tessa. Long time no see.
My God, you look like a completely different person.
It's me. Plus beard.
Yes.
So we were out at the old house today.
I don't know. I'm not questioning
Heavens,
that.
Why would you go there? Surprised it's even still standing.
We found some stuff in Mary Ann's room that took us by surprise.
Oh, really?
We want to ask you some questions about her. You're the only person who might have known Mary Ann better than us.
I don't know about that. It's been a decade, kids.
I know, but I need to ask.
What is it?
Did she ever talk about me being a boy?
No. It never came up. I found out much later, just like everybody else.
Marianne was obviously concerned. She really didn't confide in you at all?
Your mother was intensely private. She didn't need anyone else, and she made that clear.
But this was about Tyler. She was always willing to ask for help when it came to us.
Not at the end. Look, I have a lot on my plate today. I'm sorry. My advice to you would be to try to move on.
It's not that easy.
What happened that night? You can't understand something like that, but it was God's plan.
What?
That's all we can know. I need to go now. Best of luck to you, truly.
I'm not shitting on
What the hell
religious
was that?
people, but like,
I told you she wouldn't talk. It's like she's got CIA training.
Something's weird here. It's weird, right?
what do you mean
Yeah,
it's
I feel it
God's
too.
plan that someone gets
Something's on the
killed?
tip of my tongue.
What bullshit is that? Like, I do believe a lot of things are supposed to happen. I'm everything, but like,
Can I help you, Allison?
that's a
No,
bit
no,
more.
no, thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking
Oh.
for something that I forgot.
No, take it.
What's this doing here?
Okay, we did a massage.
The pious pelican is the princess's generous friend. She has a magical beak that is always full of food and never empties.
Aww, cute.
Man, Tessa keeps track of everything in these notebooks.
Like what?
Any loans she's given out, stuff she lets regulars take for free, even her tithes.
And then what? She starts passing out horse heads if people don't pay her back?
I think she just likes having a record.
Let's hope
She's gonna
not.
hand it off to St. Paul like a resume.
Oh, that's the shift. Why do they have the... I'm not questioning that. Oh. Wrong button. Hi. Can we resume our talk from earlier, please?
Is there something I can do for you?
What are you up to?
So what are you doing there?
Oh, just inventory.
Guess I'm lucky I had the day off, huh?
Yes, what a lucky coincidence.
No, just picking up some things for the house.
Oh, okay. Does your brother need any, shaving products? We've got some on sale.
I think he's got everything. But, thanks.
Good, good. Well, you let me know if we're running low on anything you need.
Okay, thank you. So we cannot
No,
resume our
never
talk from
mind.
earlier, I see. At least we got our collectible. Is it a Starbucks cup? Do I need to talk to you? No, I can't. What am I supposed to do? Investigate the uncovered memories. We only have memories outside. I will try to get all the collectibles. I really do. Oh. I really do like to get collectibles. Oh, do I need to go to Tyler? Ah, there.
Hey
I'll follow the
guys,
memory,
well done
okay?
yet?
Yeah, Mom. Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
I'm afraid there's no time for games today, sweetie. Now let's go.
Marianne, can you come here?
Sorry, Tessa, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, what's your excuse this time? Emergency repairs for the beaver dam?
Tessa, look.
No, I don't want to hear it. I want to talk to you now.
No.
Or do I need to start calling in your debts?
Huh. I'd completely forgotten about that.
I remember it, but not exactly like that. Here, let's see if we can call up my version, okay?
Okay, how do I do that? At your place?
Mom? Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
No, there's no time for games today.
The mom sounds way
Marianne,
more strict than his
can we
memories.
talk?
No, we can't. Just leave the groceries, kids. Let's go.
Don't. Please, let's just talk for a few minutes.
Yeah, but
Okay?
he sounds way nicer. Okay, in the one memory, the mom is nicer, and the other one, Tessa is
I
nicer.
guess that makes sense. Rashomon, you know? But whatever happened, after that, they walked to the counter, and then Marianne lashed out at Tessa, right?
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes.
Us because
Okay?
Tessa got all preachy.
Which is it going to be?
Please, let's just talk.
I'm standing wrong. I was like, huh?
Please, let's just talk for
I
a few
don't
minutes.
think the
Okay?
mom was angry.
You hearing this?
I really think the
Marianne
mom
was
had
looking
some
for a fight.
issues, so I sadly
I
gonna
wanna
go
talk
with
to you
Tessa as
now.
angry.
Going to
Or
be.
do-
Because I
Do I
really
need to
think
start
the
calling
mom
you
wasn't
names?
that like that.
The Lord disciplines those he loves. You're failing these kids, Marianne.
Judge me all you want, but don't spew that hate around my children.
Spew hate? I am trying to be your friend. They need a firm, guiding hand, and you.
My God.
Oh.
You actually think you're being a friend right now? Talking about my children that way?
Yes, you might find this hard to believe, but friends aren't just for loans, Marianne.
You really want to get into this? Fine. Let's go to your office. I'll be right back, kids. You stay inside, okay?
Oh.
What is wrong with you?
What's up with the music? Oh no, we have a splitting one. Was it the wrong one?
I wish you would have trusted me on this. I really don't think Tessa was being that harsh.
You don't know her. And regardless of who started things, once they were in the office, they both went at it.
What do you think they were arguing about? Me?
Don't know. It was impossible to hear over the music. But hey, now that we know she was lying to our faces, let's ask her.
How
Is
about
there something
earlier?
I can do for you?
Earlier you said Marianne kept everything to herself. But you two had a big fight a few months before her death, didn't you?
We argued all the time. You'll have to be more specific.
This wasn't about who cheated at Canasta. This was intense. You locked yourselves in the office so we couldn't
Hi there,
hear.
Roxy. How you
I'm
doing?
sorry. It was a long time ago. Now, I was in the middle of something.
Okay. We'll leave you to it. Damn it.
I think she knows more than she's letting on.
Duh. But there's no way to nail her down when we don't even know what we mean.
If we could pinpoint what it was about, she'd be out of excuses.
Sure, but how do we do that? The music was too loud to make out what they were saying.
I hope that's okay.
Marianne and Tessa were obsessed with that song. It was on all the time.
What are you thinking?
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Maybe listening to it will trigger something.
You may be onto something here, Ronan.
We can't go back to her with anything half-assed. We should go talk to Tom. Make sure we build as strong of a case as possible.
Oh god.
Okay. Let's see if we can figure out what song it
We're
was.
little investigators now. Oh, you have a Christmas ice cream cake? Sounds delicious.
We should go talk to Tom, right? See if he remembers the song.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
Isn't that the same fish poster? Wait, that side for you guys. Isn't that the same fish poster Tyler had in that room wherever he was before this? Remember that one song from 10 years ago?
This might be a weird question, but do you remember the song that Tessa and Marianne used to love? They played it all the time.
How could I forget? I think she's still got the CD back here. A little worse for the wear, of course. Hold on. Here it is. I was happy when it got put away, to be honest. A bit cheesy for my tastes.
Oh no.
This is it, right?
I think so. Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Should we check this one out?
Mom, stop! That's so
Aw.
embarrassing!
Cute.
Oh, yeah? Tessa, come join me. I know you love this song.
Oh, I couldn't
See
possibly.
Memory of Memory Hunters.
Some of us are
yes.
actually trying to get work done here.
Aw,
I forgot how carefree she could be.
Yeah.
that was cute.
What the hell happened?